I was gonna start off with some kind of like Mary Poppins thing where I said super Kalinowski-listic expialidocious, but I don't know where else I was gonna go with that, so...
Let's just start this over again.
Welcome to Cinefanatics. We're doing a Schmoedown reaction again.
Oh, already?
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's 2 of these a week. Shh. There are 2 of these a week.
What? And they've all been actually, this week there hasn't been all been...
Yeah, that last match was really good. The Andreyko versus... Irwin. That was a fantastic match. Glad I was able to do it twice.
So, wait, when did you do it twice?
Yeah, move on.
Anyway, my name's Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
We are the Cinefanatics. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Like I said, we are doing a Schmoedown reaction. This time it is Kalinowski versus Mara Knopic.
This is going to be a good one.
This is the one we've been waiting for. They kept winning. Each of them kept winning. And so now they're facing off. This is a huge one, though, because we all predicted that it was going to end up being Kalinowski versus Rachel at this point.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's newcomer.
Yeah, and a lot of that was because of the Rachel Cushing versus Mara Knopic match, in which Mara ended up pulling the win for that one. The thing that I think is pretty interesting about this particular match is, yeah, whoever wins this gets to go up against Jason Inman for the actual belt. But what I find interesting is, while either one of these two going up against Inman would be fantastic, I'm actually more interested for this match.
Yeah.
I think this match is probably going to be more brutal. I think it's got more hype to it. I feel like it's a more special match than either one of them going up against Inman.
That's true. I mean, the thing is, though, is like there's a huge buildup. If Kalinowski isn't the one at the live event, like there's a huge thing about Kalinowski and what he's been doing. So him being at the live event is awesome.
Especially because he'll know how to play to the crowd, the live crowd there.
Yeah, there's that. Mara, on the other hand, she's earning it. She's earning it.
Yeah.
That's... If she gets to the live event, she will have earned it.
Yeah.
So, I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen here. Honestly, I think Kalinowski's going to pull it out because I think he's going to... He's just been on fire lately, and I think...
I would love for Mara to get it, but I do believe Kalinowski's got the edge on this one.
He's on a streak. So, let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm trying to think of clever things to say in regards to, hey, the live event's coming.
Here's the thing, like, for those of us that watch this all the time, we got it. The live event's coming. Okay.
Yeah.
We're in Austin, Texas. We ain't going. We can't go. So, I mean, it's kind of like going to see movies all the time and seeing
But
this.
if you can, you should.
Yes. Because we can't, we would if we could. But it's like kind of like if you go to movies all the time, you see the same trailer over and over and over again.
Yeah. I get it. I mean, not everyone is probably able to watch every single Schmoedown match, but...
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, I would love to be there.
Someday. Unless y'all come to Austin.
Yeah. Or we just call y'all up ahead of time and say, hey, we're coming. That's a new way of doing it. That's kind of a cool effect.
And now they do. Because of me. So I would think when someone does something nice for you, you're making a name for yourself. Kind of thank you. You're one of those people that don't get stuff and you don't thank you for it, huh?
Sounds like 80s sci-fi music.
Keep on winning. I'm gonna keep on winning. We'll see where that takes us. She held up her end of the bargain, as did I. Now, she's a monster in this league. She is Frankenstein's monster, and I'm Frankenstein. I created a monster and I've got to face her.
Didn't your mom tell you not to call women monsters?
I find it weird that he sounded like Dagnino there to me.
Yeah.
Probably just the effects they put on his voice, but
Maybe Kalinowski really is Dagnino. We all thought it was, or not Dagnino, but Finstock.
Finstock now. Finstock.
Calafinstocky. Calafinstocky.
Super califragil.
Oh, stop that.
I'm torn right now. I'm torn between getting upset and going heel.
It's a Gertler jumping around.
What did I say before? I was going after the league. I was going after all the heels. That's what I wanted. That was my mission in Innergeekdom and this and that. Singles, tournaments, I'm going after the heels.
And with that, Mike Kalinowski has been eliminated. Mike Kalinowski had a rough night here today. You know, Mike, you don't need to leave. Well, Mike wants to leave.
That is correct, Jim Carrey. Mike, congratulations, Dustin Hall. I've seen everyone in for her and kind of on my own for this one, so maybe that's my own doing because I shut everyone off for a little while. But, you know, I got some decisions to make, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
And your winners, Ben
I'm kind of curious, like, how would they have still done that story with Kalinowski had they won that?
Now you want to talk, man.
Christian said that Gertler would have turned with him. Would have gone heel with him.
Instead, like, the whole
Yeah, they both would have turned against
Johnny and
Roxy and
Roxy.
Johnny.
You know what? Here, this is for you guys. Everyone's a league and all this. You know what? I did not want to come back to this crap, man. And I wanted everyone to have their A game on it. No one did. But every time after the match, everyone's like, dude,
This is like the most serious, like, emotional cutscene like
Yeah.
I've seen the entire.
I'm waiting for it to fade to black and then play the Young and the Restless theme, which I would like to sing for you, but I can't because of
Yes. Yeah.
Content ID.
We're going to do things a little different. We're going to do a tournament. It's going to be an Innergeekdom tournament.
No. We don't have time to do all that tournament stuff. We have to get
Let's stop you right there.
Stop you right there.
Yeah.
Because I think.
Did he just have it taped to the inside of his jacket? That's what it looked like.
Your commissioner, I'm here with a little bit of an update regarding the Innergeekdom tournament.
Well, this tournament has been something crazy. I mean, you look at what Mike, the killer Kalinowski, has done. He's turned this whole league upside down on its head, and he told the commissioner, Thad Williams, that no, we're not doing a fatal fight, we're doing a tournament. And these competitors, a lot of competitors who were not in this tournament before or even in consideration, now find themselves in a position with 4 wins they could be playing Jason Justice Inman for that championship. And that is the case with our rookie here today, the amazing Mara Knopic, who makes her debut against Crazy Koi Jandru. So watch Mara in her first match against Koi. Koi seems like he never played this league before.
Still, her hair won, but his jacket and suit won.
I don't know if I want to call myself a superstar, but I would be willing to accept
The thing about Koi is,
dwarf star.
I think Koi has the knowledge to be up there with Mike and Rachel and all of them. He's just not great at being able to recall it on the spot.
Yeah.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
It's more of how the game is played that kind of holds him back.
And your winner!
You're taking this tournament by storm, and you guys know, we're into the 3rd round. You guys know who you're facing yet?
Oh, wait a minute. I know. You guys are facing each other, aren't you?
And your
I feel like they wanted to give Mike a big gulp there, but he's like, I don't know about this soda business. Let me just have a big gulp full of
Water.
water.
What happened at the beginning? I sat down with her. I was impressed. Very impressed. And I said, you know what? You keep winning, and I'm going to
Which
keep
I don't blame him.
She kept winning, and I kept winning. She held up her end of the bargain, as did I. She's a monster in this league. She is Frankenstein's monster, and I'm Frankenstein. What did Frankenstein have to do to his monster? He had to put
Put
it down.
bolts
That's what I'm going to do.
in
Push it
its
down.
neck.
That's what he used to send the electricity to his heart to wake him up. That was the electrodes for electricity to go through when he harnessed the lightning.
The more you know.
Yeah.
We have reached the finals. means no more Innergeekdom for a while.
And I don't know who sets up y'all's tournaments, but they do a fantastic job. I guess it's Kalinowski at this point, isn't it?
Mike for this one and definitely for the teams. We'll see what happens in the singles.
Emma Fife is calling this one.
The Innergeekdom tournament finals are upon us. I am Mary Margellis. This, you know her, you love her on pencils and parsecs, and now she's here. You also probably know her as the manager of the Shire Wolves. It's Miss Emma Fife joining me on the table today.
It's great to be back on the Innergeekdom table. I feel like this is where I really shine, mostly because of my profound ability to pronounce things in Elvish. So here we are.
Probably going to lean on you heavily during those rounds. It's going to be a fun match to announce with you because you've been under this white hot spotlight in particular. I mean, you were in this tournament early. You actually got knocked out by one of the competitors.
I did, by Miss Mara Knopic.
Mara, she's so talented. She's one of these rising stars, a brown dwarf star that has just come onto the scene in such a big way. She got 2 TKOs under her belt. Sorry, one of them was against you.
You know what? It's fair. She earned it.
But you probably know competing against her. Not only is she great in a variety of
17 and 19.
She also is able to play against incredible odds. It doesn't matter what happened to her that day. She is going to show up, and she gave us one of the best matches of all time against Rachel Cushing. I believe it was 11 questions into OT when that Ali Frazier finally ended. What a battle that was.
It really was. I mean, that's going to go down as one of the greatest matches in Schmoedown history, certainly a contender for match of the year. And I mean, she was up against Rachel Cushing, who is an absolute titan in the Innergeekdom.
You know better than anybody.
Absolutely. And, man, power to Mara for pulling through in that match. And both of them were really hurting. And, I mean, we're going to see Mara hopefully competing under slightly less taxing circumstances, shall we say, today.
Less taxing, perhaps, but no less corrupt. And that is thanks to Mike Kalinowski.
I really believe that they need to do a rematch of those two during the showdown.
This was going to be a fatal 5-way. There was going to be a collision. And then
if Mara's in the singles tournament.
All of his power in the league. He's lobbying Dad Williams, and he says,
Cushing versus Knopic too.
Should be a tournament, and then the winner of the Innergeekdom tournament should get a shot at Jason Inman, the current belt holder in the Innergeekdom division, at the live event, which is September 8th.
Hopefully they won't be broken.
Kids. Yeah. Kalinowski comes in here, and he was kind of having his sights set on the fact that he was going to have to play Rachel Cushing, but him and Mara had a brief run-in where he was trying to say, hey, you need to thank me. Mara wanted no part of that, and he just told her, hey, you keep winning, and I keep winning, and we'll see what happens. Well, what happens is about to go down here today.
Very true, and I still want to know who
Mike
is blackmailing to have all of this stuff happen.
Well, he's blackmailed a lot of different people, I'm sure, but he also is a damn good
The chain quote is the first thing I'm thinking of when I see that.
He got Donica, Haven. I think that was both by a technical knockout as well. So these are two competitors who really know their stuff, and they are under the brightest of lights here today. Let's see.
Speaking of bright lights, it's kind of warm in here.
It's toasty. This is a long match, too.
Hey, sheep. Here we are. The finals. This is going for all. Some of you guys, you didn't think I was going to make it here. But those of you guys, I told you from the beginning what I was going to do.
I knew you
were.
Here
I am, ready to go for that belt. This is my last obstacle to get to Inman.
So I'm here. It's the championship against Mike Kalinowski. Pretty exciting. But that's not the real reason why I'm here. I'm here because Mark Ellis owes me a bagel, and I'm going to get it before I go home. And that's right, a bagel. A bagel is a bird, a bagel is a food.
From the beginning, everyone was saying this tournament was
Rachel
Cushing's to lose.
Twitter name is Ouch This Megahertz, so I'm not going to argue with her on that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to trust that I've been wrong this entire time.
She's the star. Everyone loves Mara. She's the new golden child of this league. Well, you wouldn't have met Mara.
I love cinnamon raisin bagels.
I think my road to the championship and Mike's
blueberry
road,
bagels are pretty good too.
Have been similar.
So is the everything bagel.
Would like to think that everyone was fairly evenly matched at the time, and I've had some tough matches. He's had some tough matches. He's also been incredible, and I've had some success as well. So it's a pretty tight race.
I admired her from the beginning, the very first match. And you know what? I asked for a little respect, just a thank you from her, because I got her involved in this. I gave her a shot at this, getting rid of the 5-way. You know what? She didn't thank me. So I said, what did I say to her? I said, you go on winning, I'm going to go on winning. We'll see what happens. Came back after a second match. You go on winning, I'll keep on winning. She did go on and keep winning. And guess what? So did I. So now I face her.
Man, it's a good thing y'all both kept winning. That way you could keep saying this.
Of all of this, I say to
I
you
fully expect that to be on a t-shirt
if you
soon.
win, I will shake your
You
hand.
keep winning?
today.
I'll
And
keep
if I
winning.
win,
We'll see where that
I'm going
goes.
to demand that we go have punch and pie, and that will be a demand.
No, Mara in her last
I was told there was gonna be punch and pie. There's no punch and pie.
Champs punch and pie?
I don't really know what that reference is, but you know what happens? She's one of those little low riders that's gonna, drive on down the road. She's gonna go to that speed bump, and this is what's gonna happen. She's not going forward. I am.
She's teetering back and forth.
On a speed bump?
Lowrider.
Was she driving a lowrider?
That's what he said.
All right, well, you see that Mara still clearly, she's not 100% after her unfortunate car accident, but she was able to drive herself to the studio here today. Not many painkillers. Her mind is clear. Her heart is pure. And Mike Kalinowski continuing to cause corruption as we look ahead to Anarchy, which is going to be taking place for the majority of the fall, is going to be under that cloud. I don't know who I got here today, Emma, but I know a lot of fireworks are about to go off.
It absolutely is true, and it really could go either way today. Because
I agree with you, Mark.
Incredibly strong competitors. Innergeekdom, and
Well said.
I don't know. It's going to come down to the wire here, I think.
Yes.
I think we could be looking at another overtime match, which I know Mara doesn't want to hear right now, but it's going to be that close, and I am, again, lucky enough to have somebody who knows how to pronounce all of the names in Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings right next to me.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off for him.
All right, so first up, we have got Mike the Killer Kalinowski, Mike K.O. Kalinowski now in co-corruption.
Making infographics.
Anyway, his strengths include DC movies,
Yes, I was sitting here this
Star
entire time
Trek,
trying to
and
remember
making
that quote from
infographics
Dodgeball.
to memorize
Yeah.
all of the characters in Harry Potter.
that is an
He's
excellent-
good at making infographics. I'm good at putting Kalinowski on Wheaties boxes.
Her strengths include MCU, Star Wars, and fighting through the pain.
She is a gamer if there ever was one, and I fancy myself a sportsman.
Not a good movie by
competitor,
Gerard
and I just
Butler,
like
by the
seeing
way.
matches like this,
What?
so I consider
Gamer.
myself ready. Emma,
Yeah, it's kind of
I
lacking.
can
It was
say that
awful.
I am ready indeed, Mark Ellis. All
Hey,
right,
let's
then.
do it.
Kind of a good
Okay,
potential in the
then
idea,
it's
but
time
bad
for the
execution.
movie trivia
You know what was a good
Schmoedown.
use of the idea? Ready Player One.
Delivered with such grace and elegance that
Yeah.
I could never even aspire to. Introducing first. Brand new competitor onto the scene, and she is already 3-0 in the Innergeekdom tournament. She finds herself in the finals. Please welcome the
Dude, she could go 4-0 in this now.
Mara Knopic!
Oh, that's awesome.
Chewbacca onesie.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, coming out.
I have to say, I appreciate Mara's commitment to being comfortable, you know?
I do love the amazing amount of Chewbacca enthusiasm.
I would kind of like to see her just like take the hood off, like after sitting down, and just look at the commentators and be like, well, hello there.
Well, hello there.
You've never worn a onesie? I cannot recommend it enough. It's basically the most comfortable piece of clothing you can wear.
Well, she'll be having
Borrow
it
this
for 5 rounds.
from a singles competitor.
Okay, so that is not
Borrow this from a singles competitor. I wonder who that could be.
Turn it to them in victorious or in a losing effort.
No
Her
clue.
opponent. You can't fight the friction. He's 3-0 in this tournament so far with 2 teams.
These Kalinowski likes Imagine Dragons.
The face of corruption. Fight.
Still a great song for him.
Yeah.
Kalinowski! Those are human boos and Wookiee boos, Emma. Right at Mara. He's joshingly and jokingly giving it up for Mara as well.
I remember when Mike Kalinowski first came on the scene in Innergeekdom, dressed as Batman. He was a real force for good and for justice. And
He's a good guy to root for it, but I will say...
Justice would be the
so
other
far,
guy.
Just looking at it today, he walked out, he was very courteous to the crowd. They were not courteous to him. He shook Mara's hand, so maybe Mike Kalinowski's turned over a new leaf. Mike Kalinowski, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
Feeling very good.
Don't forget to change the TV
Very
behind
nice.
you.
Gentlemen, so
very pleasant. Yep.
far the crowd looks a little stunned, so I guess with all of the controversy put to bed behind us now, I can just ask the competitors.
It's a fair. It's come to a fair way that's supposed to come to. A competitor that no one knew is now here at this desk. We're going for the belt. After this, this is the way it's supposed to work. Yeah, everyone's looking at me as a bad guy. That's not the way this went down.
Oh, so you're taking credit for Mara being here.
No, her skill got her here, but
Okay.
she would have had this option to be here if it wasn't for.
Okay, well,
Put it that way.
as the most
We're
corrupt
past
sugar
thank yous.
daddies
We're past
statement
thank yous at
I
this
have
point.
ever
We're
heard.
here.
We are here, and we are ready to go up here at the answer desk. Mara, are you ready?
Yay.
I am ready.
Hey, we knew that was going to happen.
All right, well then it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
5 rounds.
That's the nicest.
to the
It's
next
time for the movie
championship.
trivia
This one
Schmoedown.
in round
Yeah.
number 1. It's going to play like a normal round 1 would and answer into the microphone. I'll remind each competitor that for the duration of the 5 rounds, you each have 3 usages
that's
of
a
the
5 round, that's right.
JTE rule. That's Josh the engineer, and it's his rule because he likes to ask for a lot of repeats. You
Oh,
may do the same.
that's
up
why
to
it's a
3
longer
times in
episode.
any given
That's right.
match, whether
Forgot
it's
about
3 rounds
that.
or 5 rounds of championship division. You guys also have 1 challenge each. If you don't like the way a question was ruled, you may use that challenge. If your challenge is upheld, then you retain the right to challenge. Emma Fife is going to be asking all of the round 1 questions. And without further ado, Emma, let's have the first one from the category of
Middle Earth. In Return of the King, who becomes a guard of the Citadel after pledging allegiance to Denethor?
with 1 question. I'm so
Oh,
happy I turned the
already,
mics over
you
to
know,
you.
listen.
To get those out of the
Well, this
way.
one actually was a human name that I was pronouncing. So
5, 4, 3,
I don't
2,
know.
Right out the gate with the easy ones.
1. Pens down, Mike Kalinowski.
Pippin?
that is correct for 1 point. Pippin.
Oh, I was wrong. I said Darth Vader.
Or Peregrine Took.
I said Faramir, so I'm completely off.
All right, second
Who?
question in the category
Yep.
of Star Wars. Obi-Wan and Anakin battle on what volcanic planet in the climax of Revenge of the Sith?
I went on a date with a young lady to go see
If you went to a volcanic planet?
The Incredibles at midnight. You know what? That's a better story, so I'll keep that. 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's on the tip of your tongue, isn't it?
Yep.
Mara, you're up first.
Mustafar.
Yes.
Correct.
Mustafa.
My mind would not get
Right.
past Geonosis,
Question
and I don't know
in the
why.
category of DCEU. What is the name of the hidden island homeland of the Amazon?
Ooh, here goes spelling.
I've never taken a young lady to Amazon.
To the Amazon itself.
I have not done that
Yeah.
yet.
Okay, there's no way I spelled this correctly, but I know how to pronounce it regardless of how it's spelled. I know what it is, so.
2,
I think I got it.
1. Pens down, Mike.
Themyscira, aka Paradise Island?
That is correct for 1 point. And Mara?
Themyscira.
Also correct.
I don't know if it's spelled right at all.
Listen, there's actually a note in here that says
Themyscira.
tough to spell, but anything close will be acceptable.
The
That's
mascara.
why we love you,
Yeah.
Chris Nowinski.
All right, question
I knew there was
number
a Y in
4,
there somewhere.
category of
Yeah,
Marvel
just put
Marvel
it somewhere in
movies.
there.
In 2000's X-Men, what 2 members of the team saved Wolverine and Rogue from
Oh.
Sabretooth's initial attack on the road in Canada? Wolverine is spent a lot of time in Canada. Is he actually Canadian? I think
Yes,
actually
he is
I
Canadian.
don't know what his citizenship
Yeah.
level is.
He's
but I think
Canadian.
he's DUI, so he's not allowed back in.
He's Canadian.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go pens
Actually,
down,
if I'm
and
right.
let's give this to Mara first.
Storm and Cyclops.
Yep.
That is correct.
Storm and Cyclops.
Also
Yes,
correct.
Storm and Cyclops.
Because each
I thought there was a chance
competitor
it could have been
thus
Jean and not
far,
Storm.
I always like to
I was like, I think
ruin
it's
it
Storm.
by cursing them and reminding everybody that if they throw a perfect round 1, they will be asked a bonus
No,
question.
it's because Jean was at the.
Correct.
The doctor.
Next question.
Oh,
Category
yeah,
of
yeah.
MCU. Who directed Spider-Man: Homecoming?
These Spider-Man movies really got mounted up.
They really, yeah. I think they're confused.
Am I right on
about
this?
where things are happening now. 'Cause
Or am I
Spider-Man's
thinking
like
Amazing
dancing
Spider-Man?
that
I'm thinking
line
Amazing
between
Spider-Man.
the
So am I.
MCU and-
5.
Are we sure?
4, 3,
I
2,
might
1.
be right.
Kalinowski.
John Watts?
Yes.
Yes, it is John
That's it.
Watts.
Yeah.
I was right.
That's correct.
There's a fact
John Watts.
Perfect.
My mind was stuck on Mark
round
Webb,
for
which was Amazing
thus far.
Spider-Man.
Next
Oh,
question.
no, I thought John Watts.
DC movies. Finish the Green Lantern quote.
Oh gosh.
In
Brightest day in blackest night, no evil shall.
Fill in the blank. A lot of Green Lantern questions.
I love when we get a Green Lantern.
I think that somebody's overestimated how many people have actually seen or care to remember Green Lantern.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. Finish the Green Lantern quote. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall. Fill in the blank.
Is it really this easy?
Yeah. Well, you are in the minority. there.
Yeah.
4, 3,
Because it's not the full quote they're doing either.
1.
Yeah.
And we are going to give this one to Mara first.
Well, I didn't finish it, so it doesn't count.
That's the end of it. Green Lantern's light.
That's it. Mike Kalinowski get it.
Escape my sight. Let those who
Nope.
worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's
Yes, got
light.
it. Yep, okay.
Oh.
All we needed was escape my sight. So
Oh,
sight.
I put escape my might.
Same.
Still
Yeah.
round.
Dang it.
Next category, mixed bag. This is question number 7. When was
I knew Mike would
Indiana
get it.
Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull released? That's a movie release date question. I know, that movie rises out of the background.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mike.
2008.
That is correct.
Oh, dang it.
Also correct.
Correct still.
I felt-
Point advantage for
Four-
Kalinowski.
I thought
These
14.
competitors
I thought
have earned
2006.
their
No.
right to be here.
14? What?
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was more recent than that.
No.
Huh.
In 2009's Star Trek, who does Kirk first meet
Oh.
on a shuttle bound for Starfleet Academy? Kind of liked that first Star Trek movie.
That one's easy.
Yeah.
The TV shows?
Okay.
That Jean-Luc guy's coming back, I heard.
That Jean-Luc guy is coming back.
4, 3,
They're both kicking my butt right now, though.
1. Pens down. We go to Mara.
Bones.
That is
Yep.
correct.
Correct.
Bones, Dr. McCoy.
Yep. that is
Bones
correct.
McCoy.
5
Bones.
points. What's his first name? I'm kidding. It's Leonard. We all know that.
All right. Next category. Question 9. Heroes and villains. In The Dark Knight Rises, what does Selena Kyle steal from Bruce upon their first meeting? I mean, that's like a heck of a way to form a friendship or an enemy. You just show
Making
up
a
to their
mess out of
house.
the ink here.
Waiting on this so far.
Right. You stole
Never
something
saw my
from
wallet
her.
again.
I've had some unfortunate blanks. That's why I'm not doing so good here.
2, 1. Pens down. We go to Mike.
It's two things. He stole the mother's pearls and his fingerprints.
That's the mother's pearls was the question that we were looking for,
Okay,
but
and Mark?
yes,
Dead mommy pearl necklace.
that is correct.
I just put necklace.
So did I. Does that count?
I would say that counts. Because it was a necklace. I mean,
In round
Yeah.
1, Mike Kalinowski still within range of getting that bonus question that will be asked only to
I don't think
him.
it really
Our
matters that it
bonus
was a
question is
pearl
the
necklace.
Patreon question.
It's a rich person's necklace. It's
Andrew
valuable.
Schick. We love your family's razors, and we love you, Andrew Schick. For being a Patreon supporter, if you're not already a member, check out Movie Trivia, Schmoedown, Patreon, and see which category and tier is
Close
right
match
for you.
already,
And
geez.
Yeah.
The category of Harry Potter.
Very interesting.
Well.
Andrew Schick, I believe he's a Slither.
All right. In The Goblet of Fire, as a safety measure, what new rule is announced regarding the eligibility of students wishing to be selected for the Tri-Wizard Tournament?
I feel bad again.
No, Slytherin's a good one. I
This
support
might be
them, but I
debatable
love
if
Hufflepuff.
I'm right.
We'll see.
Because I don't know how detailed they want this, but
1, pens down,
You never
and
went on a date
Mara.
with them?
By the way, Slytherin and proud.
Heck yeah.
That you have to be over 16.
Can't
I
accept that.
can't quite accept that.
Sorry,
no.
Mike, do you have it?
Well, I put they had to be over a certain age.
It is 17, but we needed it to be
Okay.
down to 17.
'Cause I put
Can't
age,
accept that,
so-
Mike does not get a perfect game, although he got this close, and Mara still trails Mike by 1, as she did the majority of that
They
round.
answered my question for
These
me.
competitors are showing us their
Jeez.
mettle. They have earned the right to be here today,
Oh,
and
yeah.
now we are upon the wheel round. This is round number 2. In round number 2, we have Mike Kalinowski in the lead by 1, and he is going to have the option to spin first or defer to
this is
Mara.
a really good match.
Right, so that means
Even
Mara
after
is
round
up.
1.
Here comes Mara. She is walking over
Down by 1
the
point.
wheel, which is sponsored by our Schmoedown patron, Nathan Ovendale. Nathan Ovendale, thank you for sponsoring it. We have Heroes and Villains and Scores and Soundtracks are the sponsored wedges here today, courtesy of Nathan Ovendale. And here it comes, looking at opponent choice, the MCU.
Oh,
and
Harry Potter?
Harry
Potter.
Potter.
Hmm.
All right, Mara, how are you feeling about Mr. Potter?
she's staying.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
Mara, you get 5 questions in the world of Harry Potter. Your first question. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry accidentally sets free an animal when visiting the zoo. What kind of animal did he set
snake?
free?
A snake.
It was a snake. We
Yeah,
can accept
good job.
that, and that is 2 points.
I had no idea. I was
Your
going to say an
favorite.
owl. But that's like the
Next
only animal I
question.
really
What
know.
actor played Ron Weasley in the Harry Potter films?
Rupert
Rupert
Grint.
Grint.
2
Yeah.
more points. Third question of 5. What is the name of the old man who was killed after overhearing Voldemort conspiring with Peter Pettigrew at the beginning of the Goblet of Fire?
No clue.
Multiple choice.
I remember
Is
that.
it A, Tobias Prince, B, Jacob Kowalski, C, Frank
Chorley?
Price, or D, Herbert Chorley?
I think it was Kowalski. Yeah, it was either B or D.
It was C, Frank Price.
Or C.
Give her a
Or C.
point.
Yeah, no clue.
It's either A, B,
Well,
C, or
maneuver
D.
there. Your next question. This is your penultimate one in this round. In the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Ollivander tells Harry that the 2 wands he took from Malfoy Manor belonged to Draco Malfoy and who else?
His father, Lucius Malfoy.
don't know Harry Potter that well.
Harry?
That is incorrect for the steal, and a big
Ooh.
2 points here, Mike
Uh-oh.
Kalinowski.
Do I get the question again without JT rule?
Yes, you do. In the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Ollivander tells Harry that the 2 wands he took from Malfoy Manor belong to Draco Malfoy and who?
Is it Snape?
It is not Snape.
Looking for Bellatrix Lestrange. Bellatrix Lestrange. All right.
I know that was Helena Bottom Carter's character.
Laura's come down
Yeah.
to her last question in round 2. She's gonna have
That's about as far as I know, too.
Yeah.
Let's see if she can pad it a little bit here. Which of Ron Weasley's brothers is injured by a werewolf?
The older one. I don't know.
The one played by Domhnall Gleeson.
Wait, he played one of the brothers?
Or that is
Huh.
incorrect for the steal, Mike.
I can't remember which one though.
Can you hear the question again, please, without...
Which of Ron Weasley's brothers is injured by a werewolf?
I have a feeling we're going to call this the Kalinowski rule pretty soon.
Is it George?
That is incorrect. Looking for Bill. Bill. He was always hanging around with werewolves, and they always told him don't smoke cigarettes with werewolves.
I feel like maybe the werewolf attack is what later made him go on to become a, commander in the First Order. And
Oh.
That could be it.
That would be
Bill.
Domhnall Gleeson. Yeah, got it.
All right. Well, Mara still coming out of this with the lead, a 4-point lead over Mike Kalinowski.
Yes,
It really
because
comes down to what
being
category
attacked by a
you
werewolf
spend. So,
will
Mike,
always
without
lead you
further
to
ado, please,
Star
Koruptor
Wars.
Wheel of Justice. Okay.
4-point lead.
And,
there's the spin.
again, so much time left in a championship match. Even
Jeez.
when you get to round 2, you miss some questions you think you should have had. You get the betting round. You get the speed round.
Oh yeah, I have seen people in these 5-rounders come back hard in that speed round, even when they were down in round 2. Again, there's still so many opportunities to make a big difference here. Even should.
Oh.
I said
Oh.
the wheel,
I know.
and it seems it was happening because he spun spinner's choice.
You blessed him to go
And
to the wheel, and
it
here
just,
we are.
It just looks like it's just wrenching his pure heart to do this tomorrow, to select a category. So, Mike, what category would you like to select?
You're going to take DC movies, just put it on DC movies.
Right, thinking about all that knowledge in his head, and we need an answer.
He's gonna play a
5,
flexing game.
4,
DCEU.
DCEU.
Yeah.
DCEU.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You knew he was going to do that. I mean,
Here
I wouldn't
we
take the
go,
risk either.
DCEU.
Not this late.
Okay, Mike, you've selected the DCEU, and you're going to hear 5 questions in that critically acclaimed world.
it's a different
Question
team.
number 1 is, in Justice League, what does Batman tell Flash when asked what his superpower is?
I'm rich.
I'm rich.
2 points.
That was actually a good line in that movie, though. I kind of like that line.
It's true.
Pin drop there. What is the name of Zod's science officer in the movie Man?
Oh, I can't remember her name.
Feora?
Yeah. Yeah. Feora.
It is not a deep sigh.
Okay,
Multiple
good.
choice.
I can do that. Is it A, Darren Vex, B,
Nope.
Ted
No.
M, C,
It was the other one.
Jax Ur,
Jax Ur.
D,
Jaxer?
Rao?
B.
It is not B. Can Mara steal it for a point?
Well,
The options?
no, yeah,
Sure.
What he always
What
asks.
is the name of Zod's science officer in Man of Steel? Is it A, Darren Vex, B, Deb M, C, Jax Ur, or D, Rao?
Jax.
It is not looking for Jax Ur.
Jaxer is always
Really
a
good
character
Jax Ur.
that's
50-90.
Right.
always
Never been
associated
by
with
a
Zod,
werewolf.
so
That's
yeah.
bad. Our next question, and this is again going just to Mike in the world of DCEU movies. It's his third in this.
Feora was like the
In Wonder
lieutenant.
Woman, what language is Dr. Meru's notebook written in that only Diana can translate?
Thought it was German, but
It's 2 languages. It's Ottoman and Sumerian.
We'll take Sumerian for
That's
2
right.
points. And the impressive Kalinowski, even the fans who don't like him, gave him a little round of applause for knowing both languages. We are tied at 13, Emma. We have 2 questions left for Mike to try to take the lead going into the betting round. Next question. In the movie Justice League, when the 3 mother boxes are gathered together, what do they form? We need a specific name.
the boom tube?
It's called the Unity.
It is called
Oh.
the
Yeah,
Unity.
I said
and
the-
That was so
Kalinowski
stupid.
Has taken the
The
lead by 2 over
Mother
Mara,
boxes
and
should
he still
open a
has
boom
1
tube to
question
Apocalypse,
left.
but
And that one is, in Suicide Squad, what is the name of Enchantress's brother? The one she summons to help her eradicate mankind?
it's like Lucifer, but it's not Lucifer.
CGI guy.
Oscar winning Suicide
No, it's like another nickname for Satan or something.
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, Incubus, B, Cerberus, C, Diablo?
I think it's
D,
Incubus.
Shaman.
Yeah, it's Incubus, which I don't think is a nickname for Satan, but whatever.
Incubus.
1 point for
No,
Mike Kalinowski,
Diablo was
and he
the
completes
Satan
a
name, but
very
that was-
impressive round 2. It's
I knew it wasn't
ECU's
Diablo.
one spinner's choice. That's what you're supposed to do, and he has a 3-point lead over Mara, who also played very gamely with Harry Potter.
She absolutely did. And
Incubus
he did,
is a
you know,
pretty decent
playing the
late
game
90s
is
band, though.
Part of the Schmoedown, and Mike played a great game. He had some things that he wasn't sure on. He went to the multiple choice. Ultimately, it worked out for him, and if it had not, then Mara would have only been able to steal 1 point. So there's a little bit of strategy involved there.
Well, we do get to see Mike Kalinowski spin that wheel one more time because he is in the lead, meaning he is going to be spinning for the betting round. We're going to see what the category is, and once we get that, we'll tell the opponents just how they're going to make the wager. All right, spinning that wheel. The Patreon sponsor wheel. Thanks again, Andrew Schick.
Let's see what we're gonna bet
Great
here.
job. All right. Excuse me, that was Nathan Oven.
Luckily, I have enough points to bet 3 if I wanted to.
Andrew Schick came in with the Harry
Andrew
Potter
Schick was
question
a-
in round 1.
That's right. Get my Schick's
Ooh.
live now. Star Trek. Very interesting category for both competitors. Here's how it works. You guys see the category Star Trek, so please
Okay,
write down.
so we want to stop again?
yourself
No.
The amount of points that you are comfortable wagering from 0 to
We'll let this round
3.
go
If
and
you
then
get the
stop
question
afterwards.
right, you win that amount of points. If you get the question wrong, you lose that amount of points. So we'll give you a little bit of time to write it down, and once you do so, please show it.
I mean, I'm not winning this either
Incredible
way.
assistant, Lonzo Ball. Excuse me, that's not Lonzo Ball.
So if it was me on Star Trek,
I know what I'm betting.
In the world of Star Trek.
Oh.
Your question is,
guess we're not showing before.
what is the name of the Klingon planet the crew traveled to take Khan into custody in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Well, glad I only bet that.
15 seconds.
Same.
It's more like 10 now.
I haven't.
And that's one of these Star Trek movies too. That's one of the ones I actually have seen.
Yeah.
4,
And actually like.
2,
Yeah. Whoops.
1. All right, so competitors have finished writing their questions. So, Mike, how many points did you wager?
I wagered 1.
You wagered 1. Mara, how many did you wager?
2.
Okay, Mike,
Ooh.
your answer.
Kronos.
Okay, and Mara, your answer?
Kronos.
Okay,
Alright.
it's points all around here.
I bet 1 point and I had no idea.
Yep, same.
Mike in the category Star Trek has inched her way 1 point closer to
Yay,
his
I'm down to-
17-point lead. She's got 15 points, and we go into the speed round now.
Down by
Emma,
a
how
point.
do you see this match shaping up so far?
Oh man, I mean they've really been.
Did you have the
dead
option
so
to
far.
bet
Mike
0
has
points?
continued to just slightly
Should've.
have the edge, so it's really gonna come down to the speed round right now. If Mara Knopic is really on those buzzers and knows these answers, she could very easily overtake him in this round.
That's right, and it's not a joke when you say it is a little bit of a physical exertion to get that buzzer down, so hopefully
It's a
Mara
good
can
match.
keep up with Kalinowski, although she's not feeling 100%. Here we go with the buzzer round.
And for the speed round, question number
I don't
1.
expect that we're gonna get it
In
quicker
Black
than them.
Panther, who is the leader of the Jabari tribe
M'Baku.
of the mountains?
Never mind.
Mike.
M'Baku.
That's correct.
You were saying?
Question number
Just
2.
kidding.
Kevin Costner has appeared in how many DCEU
2.
films?
Mike.
3.
Incorrect. It's looking for 2.
Back to 17 to 15.
Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. Question number 3. What is the name of the heroic droid in Rogue One?
T2SO.
Yep.
Mike.
That
K2SO.
is correct for 1 point. Question number 4. What MCU actor has a small role as George Kirk
Hemsworth.
in 2009
Yep.
Star Trek?
That is Mike.
Chris Hemsworth.
Correct. Question number 5. In the Fellowship of the Ring, what is the name of the mines that the Fellowship must
Mines
pass?
of Moria.
Mines of Moria.
That is correct.
Nice.
Wow, what an impressive speed round for Mike Kalinowski.
It helps that we can actually
He
read
got
the
up
question,
early,
too.
And then he regressed it. It's like you make a birdie, you make a bogey, he's right back. What's that going to do to him mentally? But he gets the next 3 right. That's one of the
I'm
more
able to
impressive
read
speed
it
rounds
quicker
I got
than
ever
Emma was able
witnessed
to
in my
read it
life.
off.
I have to agree with you there because
Yeah.
as somebody that has
And some of those,
witnessed many
the
speed
questions
rounds
make
and has had
sense. Like if it
competitors in
said
title shots
you saw
many times,
MCU
I see
actor
that
Star
these
Trek, you already know who that
answering
is.
Yeah.
questions incorrectly early
Not
on, and
necessarily.
Mike it did not even face
Didn't
it.
cover much.
That's right, and Wookiees known for their strength, but maybe not their
Gamora.
quickness on the buzzer. And here
Gamora.
we go to
Huh.
the final round. This is round number 5 of the Innergeekdom.
Well, I guess you have to see,
Championship. Once again,
like,
the
MCU
winner
George
of
Kirk,
this playoff
Star Trek.
tournament
Yep.
is going to be
Or just
playing
MCU
against
George
Jason
Kirk.
Inman, the current Innergeekdom belt holder, live at the
Who
movie
is?
trivia Schmoedown live event
Yeah.
September 8th at the El Portal Theater in North Hollywood. In round number 5, here's how it works. Each competitor is going to give us a series of 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 16. You can't pick the same numbers as your opponent because each number corresponds to a movie trivia category up here at our answer desk. The first number you give us is going to be a 2-point question. The next one in a different category is going to be a 3-point, and then the last one a 5-point question. There is no penalty for missing an answer in this round, and there is no stealing in round number 5. Our final round, Mike Kalinowski, you currently...
I would say, dang, I did fantastic at the speed round, but honestly, I think those were just some easy questions.
Yeah.
3, 8, and 13.
I don't give myself enough credit, maybe? I don't know. I thought
3,
they were easy
13.
questions.
And Mara, your numbers.
9, 2.
Dude, the fact you knew that Lord of the Rings one, that was impressive.
It's because that's one of the Lord of the Rings phrases that's just been stuck in my head. Mines of Moria. Those words go together.
You trail by 5 points, and this 2-pointer can get you back within striking distance with your 3-pointer. You selected number 9, and that corresponds to the category of Star Trek. All right, and your Star Trek question.
Faceplane.
In Star Trek 2009, Sulu was proficient in what kind of combat?
Fencing.
That is correct for 2 points.
And just like that,
There was not a safe answer on that one.
If it's answered correctly, she
Except
selected
fencing, I
number
guess.
2, and that corresponds to the Hobbit movies. Everybody don't remember they made Lord of the Rings, and those were good. Then they made the Hobbit, and I enjoyed them. I give
Oh,
them
just get to the question.
All right.
They were
All
movies.
right, your question in the world of the Hobbit is, who plays the Master of Lake Town in the Hobbit series?
Stephen Fry.
We are tied.
Jeez.
And now we move on to Mike Kalinowski. Mike Kalinowski, you now have to answer a question.
Point of order. I can tell you all 13 dwarves from The Hobbit.
That is an impressive feat.
Unfortunately, we cannot award any bonus points for that at this time, but we'll bring it up with the commissioner.
We can award points around the bar.
Well, Kalinowski's sitting right there. I mean,
that is going to be impressive. All right. Mike
Pretty sure he would say
Kalinowski,
no
question
at this
number
point,
3 for
but
a 2-point
I'll allow
question.
it.
That corresponds up here in my eyes with scores and soundtracks.
oof.
Scores and soundtracks. All right, your question for 2 points is, who composed the score for Guardians of the Galaxy 1?
Tyler
That's our
Bates.
friend Tyler Bates.
We know him.
Brian Tyler.
That is incorrect.
We've met him.
Tyler Bates.
We both have the
Tyler Bates, and
soundtracks
so
on
he
vinyl
sticks
signed by
with
him.
Kalinowski. And in your 3-point category, you selected
I've done a video with him
number
before.
of
Yeah.
8.
Go check out Method Living Productions. You'll see the video he did with Tyler Bates.
Deep in
You
the
selected
recesses.
number 8.
Yeah.
And that corresponds to the DCEU, which stands for, I believe, DC Comics Extended Universe.
That would be DCCU.
The worlds of DC.
Your 3-point
Wow.
question is, in David Ayers' Suicide Squad, what is the name of the Enchantress's alter ego?
Dr. Moon.
June Moon.
June Moon. Yep.
June Moon. Yes, it is.
Stupid name.
Dr.
Yep.
June Moon. So now Mike
Golly, it's a
Kalinowski
dumb name.
back to a 3-point lead.
Gotta
and
love comic
it all
books sometimes.
comes down to this question for Mara and
It's like
well, you know,
being a
sometimes
doctor
you
of the
get
mist,
categories very
mist
interesting,
or
and it
master of
seems
the
like
mi- I
Fate's
can't
found
talk.
months
Master of
along.
the
I seem to remember
mystical
her
arts, and your name is Doctor
introduction.
Strange. I mean, come on.
Number 7 for your 5-point question, Mara, to take the lead is Indiana Jones. Your question.
What?
Your question is.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, the cat. Did you hear the category?
Yeah.
Okay.
He started to say something that didn't matter.
I
but
just said your question.
Exactly. But I couldn't hear you. We're on
Wow.
the same page.
Sounds
now.
about right.
Most of the things I say do not matter.
Hey, where's my bagel?
Your question is, for 5 points and a lead over Mike Kalinowski and to stay in the game, what artifact, and we need the name of the artifact, is briefly recovered by a young Indiana Jones at the beginning of The Last Crusade?
The Cross of Coronado.
That is correct.
Wow.
All right, there's a reason she's in the finals.
5-point lead.
Well, she has a
Excuse me.
2-point lead,
She got a
but
five. I
she's
get
still in the
excited.
game. She's
I'll
still in the
admit,
game.
I'm not a huge fan of the Indiana Jones movies. I know that might cost us some subscribers there, like, whatever. But
That
That is impressive.
Thank goodness I got another
Yeah.
overtime because we don't have the question power. I'll be honest with you. We do have one.
Now, who
more
played the
fight
young
as we
Indiana
ask Mike
Jones?
Kalinowski, and that will determine whether he walks out of here a winner and faces
It's the guy from Young Han Solo, right?
How many JT rules do I have?
No, River Phoenix.
You have one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, I believe you have 3.
I don't recall him using any.
All right.
Alden Aaron.
Mike Kalinowski, your question.
Yeah.
Number 13 is what you selected. 5 points. In the world of the MCU,
Oh.
Marvel Cinematic
Ooh.
Universe, name the 2 robotic arms that Tony Stark utilizes in his lab, as mentioned in the Iron Man solo film and in Homecoming. Need both of them. You get 20 seconds.
That's it. Repeat the question. What was their names?
Name the 2
I remember the
robotic
the
arms
first one
Tony
that
Stark
kept hitting him
utilizes
with
in
the
his
fire
lab, as
extinguisher.
mentioned in the Iron Man
And he
solo
said he was
film
going to sell them for scrap parts if he did it again.
Donating him to a city college.
Yeah.
5, 4,
Oh, I can't remember.
Name the 2
I can't remember his, much less the second one.
in his lab, as mentioned
Oh, Mara's got it.
and Homecoming.
Unless he's completely faking.
There's no way.
That is rough.
5.
Is it Laurel and Hardy?
Nope.
And your winner,
Jeez.
Mara!
Nicely done.
Wow.
The corrupt Mike Kalinowski. What a performance by KO, but Mara Knopic walks out of here a worthy champion of this tournament and will be facing Jason
She's like,
Inman
what?
for the Innergeekdom belt September 8th. I am excited about this Emma fight. What a match by both competitors.
Of course, I
Holy crap.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I want to see her go on to be.
So what was the answer?
That just justifies to me that Mara truly is a star here.
We can look it up later.
And I can't wait to see what she does next.
I mean, this is one of the more crazy things that I've seen. Not because Mara isn't as good of a competitor as Mike. I think that they're on equal ground as this match proves.
Absolutely.
But it's Mara. She just comes out of really nowhere in this, and then all of a sudden she's in the playoff, and she's in the
Jeez.
tournament, and she goes 3-0, and then she's up against Mike Kalinowski, and this is not an easy setting to win a game and focus. She was able to do that, as was Mike. He just got a tough MCU question there in the last. Exhausted as JT Rule still wasn't
Jeez.
quite as The answer to that is Dumb E and you. You, Dumb E.
Yeah,
Those are
you,
Tony
Dumb E,
Stark's.
gotcha.
That is you, I am Dumb E. And now we are going to throw it to Jen Sturgeon,
Okay.
who's going to have a post
Dummy, I knew it was
with
something
the
like
winner
that
and the
for
loser.
one of them.
Jen, the chaos, the corruption, the victory of Mara
Wow.
is all yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, she has done it. The Brown Dwarf Star. Did I do that right? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, good. Has taken
She's like,
down
yes,
the
that's what I would
Star.
like to be called.
Oh my gosh. Did you ever think in a million years we'd be standing right here
No.
at the end of this tournament?
No, not at all. And I have so many people that I can thank for that. With Coy, Emma, and Rachel, they were all so intimidating that I got my prep on. You know, I studied, and I couldn't have done it without them. And they have all been
Thanks,
such
Mike.
strong supporters. I don't think there were any losers
Yeah.
in my matches.
He took you down to the very last question. Oh my gosh!
Hi guys, I just wanted to come and say congratulations, and honestly, that means a ton to me. We played a really incredible match, and I'm so happy for you, and I'm happy for you today. Down with Anarchy, thank God.
Yeah.
That someone's going to the live event, and I will be in the front row rooting her on. Congratulations, seriously.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, even with Mike, even with our blood feud, he didn't walk out of this a loser in my eyes.
No, he took you down to the very last question. You guys came down to the last question, and what were you thinking as he was using his JTE rules and just trying to pull that last answer?
I was thinking that is one of the toughest questions I have ever heard, and I didn't know the answer.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Glad I didn't get asked it.
Yep.
Now, you just took down corruption. I mean, do
So
you
does
agree
that mean
you're going to have a target on your back now?
does this mean I rule the roost?
No.
Can we do things my way now?
No.
Oh,
None of
yeah.
this works
This
at
is
all.
happening.
No. But
You know, there are some complications with that. I have a close personal relationship with one of the members of the Horsemen, and who would he cheer on a person that he's in a close
Ooh.
relationship with, or his
Ooh.
I didn't think about that.
Oh.
Well, quite the conundrum.
Just got heavy. So, Mike, obviously
That's
that was
interesting.
not the outcome you were hoping for.
No. But here we are. So we move forward.
Were you impressed by Mara?
I've been impressed since day one. So this is what this tournament was about. I could have not faced Mara right now by bringing her into the tournament, so here we are.
Now, she took you down to the last question.
She did, yeah.
Did you think by using your JT rules that you could actually pull
No,
that,
I had no
or
clue
you were
that
just
was.
stalling?
And anyone that thinks that they know what that was, you know, it's what it is. It's this is how the game works. We can fault it all we want. I've spun, you know, I'm sure everyone when they saw me spin DCU, never thought I was going to win, and that's how it goes. It's just the game, and you could have a great round up until the end, and you lose at the end, and that's what it is.
Kalinowski
wanted
got
a fair tournament.
spinner's
I got a
choice.
fair tournament, and
He
the
ruled
result of
the
that, so I will happily
The buzzer round.
the
yeah.
buzzer round.
away from it. This is how it went. You know, I can't fault it. I wanted this. I wanted it fair across the board, fair questions. It just didn't go my way. When I thought they said MCU for that 5 point, I thought I was in good hands.
Wow.
I challenge anyone in this league that could know what that question was. So, you know, it was I wasn't gonna pull.
I might have,
Does this mean
for the length of time, I might have would have been able to pull out Dummy, but you?
So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not. You know, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see. We're gonna go with it. You know, just hope I'm gonna watch Mara. You know, at the live event, watch Mara continue on her path that she's on.
That's it? This is the nicest interview we've had in a long time.
There's no reason people think, you know, they do the whole thing. I'm a heel. I'm a bad guy. This and that. It's what it is. I was set out to do something. I accomplished that. I was hoping that I would, of course, wanted the belt, but it didn't happen for me. So I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna whine about it. It happened. The belt will always be there. Mara's a competitor that now has put the league on notice. You know, for a while it was always Rachel. Now there's two of them. Two great stars in this league will be facing each other again. You know, we're gonna do this dance forever. So
What's next?
Should I tell you? Maybe I have things working. This is the corruption was not just about the Innergeekdom. It was the start of the Innergeekdom, and then it was going to go out from there. I'm not going to tell everything. I'm going to tell you that. There's no fun in that. There's no fun in that. You want to close this out, Jen?
No, we're done here.
We're done here?
Yeah.
Are we? We are done. This part is done.
Sorry, it's such a bad day.
It's okay. It wasn't a bad day. I saw Mara win. Person, my creation. Moving on. Now she's going to go against Inman. So we'll see what happens.
Yes, we will.
Well, that was just weird.
Mara's just very, very graceful in victory. And Mike Kalinowski, I'm not going to say he's turned over a new leaf. He's clearly
I think
looking
Jen
forward
started to
an
become a
RP
professional at eye rolling.
Yeah.
But
Some of these people.
You got to realize both these competitors knew who they were going up against, and they both brought their A game.
Absolutely, and you know they had their ups and downs throughout the game. Mike Kalinowski was up for most of the game, and then it just didn't go his way in round 3. We've seen it happen before in the Innergeekdom, out of the Innergeekdom. My goodness, William Bibiani is legendary for being terrible at round 3. So you know, there is some
He's shouting something from the side.
as far as
Yeah.
the chips fall where the Schmoedown is concerned, and when you have two people that are as strong of competitors as Mike Kalinowski and Mara Knopic, it boils down to you luck out getting a question
All right.
or you don't.
And you see the resolve of somebody like Mark Knopic, who was really up against it. I mean, she goes into
We got
the last
Rookie of the
round
Year potential
trailing
here.
by 5 points, and it wasn't just any 5 points. They were some of those
Oh, if
points
she
were
beats
earned in
Inman,
these speed rounds.
she's got
Mike
Rookie of
just
the
a
Year
whiz on the
on
buzzer,
lock.
getting questions
Easy.
right left and right, and then all of a
Especially
sudden,
if she can
you just go
defend it
back
again
and
at the
forth.
Spectacular.
What a match.
Again,
Mara
should
is
they
good
do
at
an
giving
Innergeekdom
us
match in the
victory. She's also good at
Spectacular?
giving us some all-time matches, and
I
Mike
think they will,
Kalinowski, for all
but
the crap
I
that
don't
we
know.
give him, his corruption led to this tournament. I think that's a pretty darn good thing. Emma Fife, I want to thank you for joining me here at the answer desk today. How about a hand for Emma Fife, everybody?
Well, thank you for having me and utilizing my ability to pronounce wizard words. And yeah, we'll see you guys all at that live event on September 8th.
That is right. You can get your tickets right now. Just go to Schmoedownlive.com, or you can just check out any one of our Twitter feeds, websites,
Hey, they got that.
Get your tickets before they sell for the September 8th event.
They got that created quick.
Check out Emma5 across all social media platforms.
Magic of post-production.
Yeah.
Parsecs, I am merely Mark Ellis, and you.
Wait, you can do
check
stuff
out
in
the movie
post-production?
Schmoedown
Yeah, especially if you
Patreon.
film it
Check out
like
our
a
Patreon right
week,
now.
2 weeks,
Select
3
which
weeks in
tier is
advance.
right. You may say your name in an upcoming championship match for the Schmoedown Rundown, the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page, and Christian George Harloff. That is Emma Fife. Again, baby carrots, and we will see you guys at the live event.
Oh, good lord.
Doesn't it keep you awake in the middle of the night?
X-Men, really?
The feeling that if you just known a little bit more about the movie Labyrinth, the history of the Schmoedown would be different?
It does indeed. But then I feel a great swell of pity for anyone who comes around looking for a rematch.
You should have killed me when you had the chance!
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries.
Release the Kraken!
So we're just doing movie quotes now, huh?
No!
What Star Wars movie is that from?
This is madness. This is Sparta.
I'm okay with this.
The war has begun.
Tell me, do you bleed?
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here. It's time for your Schmo.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Knopic.
Alright, so that was funny and cute.
That was hilarious.
So, about that match.
Holy crap.
Jeez. Coming down to the final question, that's almost up there also with like one of the best.
I'm just going to stop predicting who's going to win these matches.
Yeah.
Because I think I've gotten it, once out of... I'm just going to... Anytime Knopic is in a match, I'm just going to vote her as the winner now.
Well, so yeah, that brings on the question. This whole time we've seen like Mara fighting, we've seen Kalinowski fighting, we've seen all these people fighting throughout this match, and we've been guessing or betting based on how is Mara Knopic going to do versus Adam Hlavik. How are they going to do against so-and-so and so-and-so? Because we've been watching them. We haven't seen Jack from Jason Inman this entire competition. We know how good he is based on like long time ago previous matches, but we haven't seen how he is now. So that
nothing's changed.
But that brings the question is, now we know how good Mara Knopic is. Going up against Jason Inman?
I have no idea. I thought I knew Mara versus Rachel. I thought I knew Mara versus
Kalinowski.
Mike. And it's not for the fact that I was underselling Mara. It's because she was new. Because Mike and Rachel have been in this for a while, that I felt like they just had the edge. Jason obviously has been in this for a while too, because he has the belt. He has the title edge here. But after her taking out both Rachel and Mike, I have no idea.
This is going to be a hard guess as to who's going to take it. And we got a while to wait before we see the outcome of it, too.
You know, part of me would like to say it's going to be Jason just defending that belt again, but again, I've bet against Mara on both these last two matches, and she shows that she is up there with them. I have no idea.
The next thing that's also interesting, and I don't know if they're actually going to... I mean, they've made mention of it already, and I don't know if they'll actually make a part of the storyline of how this is going so far, but like they said, you've got Mara Knopic, who is Dan Murrell's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And also Jason Inman, who is Dan Murrell's teammate. That's a kind of an interesting position, at least for Dan. While he's not competing, it would be kind of cool to see, like, if he pops up at the live event where he's actually leaning for. I mean, any proper person, you know where they're gonna lean for. Like it, Jason Inman, but
if he was smart, he would realize that there's 4 other horsemen on his team that he can root for later.
Yeah.
Well, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic match. And then 21st, that's this is Tuesday, right?
What?
Yeah, 21st is Tuesday. Yeah, they're already doing Bibiani versus Draco on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Also going to be a good match. This season's on fire right now. So...
part of it is because of what Kalinowski's been doing as far as the corruption. Which, I mean, if no one else has said it, thank you, Kalinowski. It has been very interesting. Sad to see that you've lost this match.
I would have loved to see Kalinowski at the live event.
But, yeah, that's the thing. Kalinowski in front of, like, all those people, oh, that would have been so much fun to see. Because he would have just milked that crowd. Almost like Andrew Guy at the live event.
I bet you he's still there, and I bet you he still does something.
Oh, that would still be kind of cool.
Anyway, yeah, this is a great match. We got more great matches coming up. Like I said before, this is the Cinefanatics channel. Subscribe, comment, like, do all those YouTube things. Go over to Collider, comment, like.
Do the YouTube things to them too.
Do the YouTube things to them too. And, yeah, we'll catch you guys next week for another Schmoedown reaction.
Yeah. Later.
See ya.